Celebrations singles have plummeted to the floor. We're going to talk about why you shouldn't order these cards before release. What's going on, Funhouse crew? Welcome back to the channel, TCG Funhouse, where we open up Pokemon cards, we talk about Pokemon cards, and we do a weekly Poke-Chatty podcasty style video with people here in the Pokemon community. I'm Travis with TCG Funhouse, here with my boy. Whoop!
ASX TCG, what's up, everybody?
ASX, you guys know him. He's been on the channel here before, and good news, ASX is going to be joining us every single week for a new podcast episode because, unfortunately, the broke nerd, Matt, had some issues happen over at Collecticon. Some personal stuff. I'm not going to share it here on the channel, but he's been pretty public about it. Go check him out on Twitter and Instagram so you can see the story of what happened over at Collecticon. But he won't be able to be joining us for the Next Phase podcast for a little bit. I'm not sure if it's going to be a few weeks or a few months. I'm not sure. We will keep you guys updated. But ASX has stepped up to the plate to join me as my podcast partner until we can get all that stuff situated. So welcome, ASX, officially, even though we've already been doing like videos for like a month or two now, officially welcome to the show.
Thank you. Happy to be here. Hope I can, live up to the broke nerd and how he's done these podcasts, because it's been great, listening to, you guys go back and forth on all these different topics. So, I hope I can live up to the hype.
Yeah, I think you'll do good. Man. You're a professional. He does have his own Pokemon content creation channel. Go check that out, ASX TCG. He does unboxings, and he's been pulling some fire from Celebrations over on his channel. That being said, we're here to talk about Celebrations today, guys. Celebrations was probably the most hype set in modern history. People were really excited for Evolving Skies, but Celebrations was a whole nother level of excitement, being Pokemon's 25th anniversary set, getting these base set reprints of the 3 starters, and that secret shiny golden Mew. What do you think, ASX? Is this the most hype set that you can remember?
By far. At least for me, I'm sure for a lot of you out there as well. I mean, this set is just super nostalgic. It takes you back with nearly every single pack as well. You can't go wrong opening up this set. I got to say that. It is so fun.
So I will say that this is a set that was designed to be opened. It was designed to be opened, and it was designed to be enjoyed by the masses of the Pokemon community. There was a lot of, me and the Broke Nerd did an entire episode on it. There was a lot of FOMO based around this set. But have you guys been to your Targets recently? I just got pictures from my friends of loaded Target sections. I have gone multiple days and found Celebrations at my Target. This set is massively printed, which we knew, and we had tons of content creators and influencers telling you guys, this is a massive printed set. Do not overspend. Do not overspend on this set, because you're going to be able to find it at your stores. And it was exactly true. Some areas are having a little bit harder time than others, but for the most part, Celebrations has been much more readily available than other sets, even more so than Evolving Skies or Chilling Reign.
Yeah.
And to piggyback off of that, Pokemon literally released a statement. Pokemon Company released a statement saying that they were going to be printing more of the desired sets, which is sets like Celebrations and Shining Fates and subsets like that. They were turning their printers up to mass, guys, up to mass. So there was a big problem before Celebrations released where people were selling packs early, or they were selling singles early. And by early, I'm talking about like 4 or 5 days early, packs as much as a week early ahead of time. And people were going for up to $200 a pack a week before a set released. And single prices on this set are literally in the floor, and I think they're going to be headed into the basement. What do you think, ASX?
I think so as well. Just listening to how much is going to be printed, seeing that message from the Pokemon Company was very reassuring to me. I was very happy to hear that. But yeah, I think this set is absolutely going to be printed into the ground.
Yes.
But I'm so happy about that because the set is so amazing. It's so fun. It really is. So as a collector, just knowing that, I can go to my local Target, my Walmart down the street here, and walk in and know that I'm going to be able to get some of this on the shelf. It is awesome. And I've seen it around here. I've had scalping problems around my areas as well. And I was even able to go in on release day, which is not happened for me very often, where I go in on a release day and actually find something. I was able to find plenty of celebrations on the shelves.
Yeah. And I will say this. Pokemon Company also seems to be taking a different route with their stuff. So in their comment, which you can find, just go, do a little bit of research in the Google machine and you'll find their statement they made about a week ago. They specifically said that they are turning up the printing on these sets and getting them out to the local retailers. Literally, it says local retailers. So LGS's online sellers are getting minimal of this stuff, right? I don't want to say minimal because it still is quite a bit, but comparatively to like Target and Walmart and GameStop, the retailers are getting a lot more of this stuff. So, and I think that's going to be a trend to find in the future. I hate to say that because as a licensed reseller myself, it's going to be very, very hard to compete with these retailers who always sell at MSRP or at most $1 or $2 more than MSRP, like at Kroger or something like that. But which we don't have here in Florida. We don't have any Kroger's at all. We got Publix, man. Publix is the real deal. But I did visit a Kroger in Houston for the very first time when I was at Collecticon, and that was pretty dope. I'm like, man, Kroger's actually really nice. Do you guys have Kroger's up there? Do you guys have Kroger's?
Not in my area, actually. No, not at all. We're like a Midwest, like Walmart and Target. That's what we got.
That's all you got, man. Walmart, Target. But yeah, guys. So anyway, as I get back on track here, I think checking stores like Walmart and Target are going to be the way to go moving into the future. And I do think they're going to be doing a lot more direct to consumer from PokemonCenter.com. I think a lot of the product is going to be going up on PokemonCenter.com as well for a couple reasons. One, it's cheaper for them to avoid sending it to a third party and going through all these different hoops when they can just sell it direct to consumer and just make the profits directly from there, right? And two, logistically, it's just easier. And the same thing. It's easier for them to ship it straight to their people than to ship it all to one place who then needs to put it together and ship it somewhere else. So I think we're going to see this change and how Pokemon trading cards are distributed across the entire nation of the United States. I think LGSs and online sellers are going to dwindle and come down to less product to sell. And I do believe that Targets and Walmarts and things like that are going to be getting more. That's just my thoughts. What do you think? When you read the statement, like, is that the same kind of similar thought that you got, or do you think I'm swinging off into left field here?
No, I definitely think you're spot on. That's what I thought as well. With that, being on, not in your shoes, as a reseller, just I'm sorry, but just as a consumer, as a collector, that sounded great to me that I was able to, just go to, my local store, Walmart, Target, and find it, because I can't tell you how many pointless trips I've made to Walmarts or Targets, in hopes that I was going to find something and, just absolutely nothing. So, with them stepping up the game and, putting those printers on max, I know a while back I heard they even, created more printing facilities to handle, the workload. So, that's reassuring as well.
That's why quality has been down. That's why quality's been down. So if you've noticed that quality has been less, centering has been off, there's been dinks and damages in cards, ultra rares have been upside down, code cards have been put in the wrong packs and things like that. It's because it's coming from these new facilities. They have had new printing facilities, and they're still working out the bugs and working out the kinks and stuff like that, but they will get there. They will get there. But because they're turning up the max on these printers and we're getting a lot more of this product, we're only 2 weeks out of Celebration's release, okay? It's been out for 2 weeks. I put out a video Friday talking about the top 5 cards from Celebrations that you want to collect and you want to add to your Pokemon collection or for your like Pokemon investment portfolio, right? And there's not many. There's not many cards in this set that you're going to want because there's going to be so many and the supply is going to be so high. And I don't even think right now is the right time to buy. I think you're going to want to wait probably 2 more weeks and watch them come down even more. But I want to talk about specifically stuff that was happening before set release, okay? I've mentioned it earlier. Matt and I did an entire episode on FOMO, specifically based around Celebrations. I'm going to read you guys some previous sales for the Blastoise base set reprint inside of Celebrations, right? Part of the Classic Collection. Is it the hottest card in the set? No, right? But it is one of the top 5. It's one of the top 5 cards that people want. You got Charizard, you got Mew, you got Gold Star Umbreon, and I would probably say that Blastoise and Birthday Pikachu are right there at 4 and 5, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think that's what I've been seeing. That sounds about right.
So let me read you previous sales of this Blastoise card pre-release, okay? Set came out.
You guys might want to sit down for this.
You might want to, seriously.
It's crazy.
So the set came out on October 8th, okay? The first card that I can see sold for Celebrations here on eBay, I'm looking at eBay listings, okay, was September 30th. September 30th was the first Blastoise Celebrations card. Of course, here it says Early Access. PSA 10 potential because it's not an eBay listing without putting that on there.
Of course not.
$204.50 for one
Wow.
Blastoise base set reprint with the 25th anniversary stamp. Let's move on down the road here. October 1st, right? So we've gone a whole day or 2 days or whatever now. $103.61 for a Blastoise reprint. Same day, another sale, $150 plus $20 shipping. This guy charged $20 shipping along. So $170 essentially for this card. Let's keep going. October 2nd, the next day, $150. 2 sales, 3 sales. 3 sales of the Blastoise on that day for $150. The next day, 2 more sales, $150, $111. October 4th, we're coming back down to reality a little bit with a $76 purchase, and then it goes right back up to $140. Okay, so we just went over about 10 cards or so that were sold pre-Celebrations release. Average price, $150, right? Early on, over $200. ASX, do you know what the average price is right now for a Blastoise reprint?
I can't wait to tell you guys. Right now on TCG Player, it's going for $14.30.
Market price, $14.30. So, if people would have waited 2 weeks, 3 weeks max, they would have been able to buy the exact same card for 1/10 of the price. Instead of spending $150, you now have a $14 card. This is why I am constantly preaching to you guys, do not buy stuff before release. It is the exact same card. It doesn't matter if they sent it into PSA and got Pop 1, Pop 2, Pop 3. It doesn't freaking matter. That's all a game. That's all a freaking a stupid bidding game between people who are trying to tell you that some cards are worth more than the other when it's the exact same freaking card. Okay? Now, same thing with sealed product. Sealed product. Elite trainer boxes before release, $93, $110, $112. Single booster packs, $28, $32. For a single booster pack of Celebrations, $69 for a pack of Celebrations. $97 for an ETB, $125 for an ETB. These were all between the ranges of October 3rd and October 4th. Market price on an Elite Trainer box is like $65 right now. But I'm telling you guys, if you go to your local Targets on a Thursday and a Friday, you will be able to find them for $49.99. Be patient, guys. Please be patient, because if you stop spending the money that they're asking for 2 weeks before release or a week before release, things will get back to normal and they will stop charging these egregious prices. Now, that was a little bit of a rant there. ASX, I'm going to pass it on over to you to kind of cool it off, because I'm just sick of it, man. I'm sick of it.
I am too. And, you know, I just, right off the bat, I got to say, I kind of feel bad a little bit for that guy that bought that Blastoise for over $200.
It's his fault.
But then again, I don't, because it's like you said, you just wait a couple weeks. Some of the prices you were listing off just a day or two apart were $100 difference. So it's insane to think that, oh, you know, if I go out and try to find this stuff before release, it's, you know, it's going to be better in some way, or, you know, it's not, because like you said, they're all the same card and they are printing the set into the ground. So these prices that we just said, the $14.30 for the Blastoise, that's going to be in a week or two, probably even half that.
I guarantee you that Blastoise within the next 2 weeks is going to drop below $10. It's going to drop below $10. Easy. And the Charizard right now is pushing 110, 115. It is now almost exactly $100. In 2 weeks, you're going to be looking at that Charizard for $65. Yep. I'm telling you right now, that Charizard reprint is going to floor at $65, $66, because people are going to get their 4th, 5th, and 6th Charizard, and they're just not going to need them anymore. They're not going to need them for their set, and they're going to go up on TCG Player, and they're going to go up on eBay, and it's absolutely freaking ridiculous, guys. It is insane to me that we allow ourselves to fall victim of this FOMO, of this, oh my God, I need this set, and to be honest with you guys, content creators are just as bad. A lot of content creators are desperate to get this product early so they can try to make a name for themselves in the community. And it's just not worth it, guys. It's not worth the clout. It's not worth the expenditure. It's not going to make your channel. Getting celebrations 4 days early is not all of a sudden going to make you the next Leonhardt. It's not going to make you the next PokeRev. It's just not. It might pick you up a couple hundred subscribers that it wasn't going to before. You might get one video that gets 2,000 or 3,000 views, but you know what? Yeah. The next damn video release is going to be right back to where you were before. It's not worth going through all this and showing people bad habits in the community. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. What do you think, man?
No, yeah, it's absolutely, it's not worth going out there and trying to get that for, you know, a couple thousand views. You know, I think I saw that the worst with, I think it was like Shining Fates. I saw a lot of videos where it was like early release,
access,
like 2
early
weeks.
release.
Yeah, all of those, and you know, yeah, they
just
all do
make good
get
content.
Right? Yeah, they all do get, you know, lots of views, right? Because people do want to kind of see that stuff. But you're right. Next video, right back down. You know, so I don't personally think it's worth it.
No, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I digress from that, but just be patient, guys. The exact same thing is going to happen with Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike comes out in the next couple of weeks, and I'm telling you right now, some of those Mew alternate arts are going to hit they're going to hit the online waves. You know, booster boxes are gonna hit YouTube. Dude, I got an Instagram DM from somebody trying to plug their channel who I've never heard of this person before. They must be brand new to the Pokemon community. I clicked on them. They got like a couple hundred subscribers, but they're not even. It was like 60, 70 subscribers. They were like brand new. And the DM basically said, hey, early opening of Fusion Strike over on our YouTube channel. It doesn't come out for like 3 or 4 weeks and stuff like that. I'm like, and it didn't. They didn't even post the video. It literally was just a DM that said, "Coming to our YouTube channel soon. Early opening of Fusion Strike. We have 2 booster boxes and an ETB." And I'm like, what the like? First of all, how did you get it? Second of all, why do you think that like this is the route to take to become a Pokemon content creator? This is not what the Pokemon community needs. It's not. It's good, solid information and fun videos and stuff like that. Not, hey, come over to my channel. I'll open up some Fusion Strike 3 weeks early, and I might give away one of the cards. Come on down.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous, man. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I hate what it's become, because I feel like when I came into the Pokemon community, that's not what it was. It wasn't a bunch of these, like, clout-chasing, small, people who think they're celebrities and all this stuff. It just wasn't that. It just wasn't. So, I don't know, man. That's like a whole nother episode, right? It's like a whole nother... I'm just ranting at this point. I'm just ranting at this point.
Yeah, no, but it's tough, because then, like, myself or you come out with a video like on release day even, and then it's already 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, so it makes it tough.
It does. Yeah, you put out a video on release day and it's already been on YouTube for a week now from like 5 or 6 channels, like whatever.
Yeah,
that's just missing the boat. But to go back to celebrations, you made an interesting fact to me. You pointed out something about completing the celebration set, right? What did you say to me?
Yeah, so if you actually wanted to complete just like the first, like the 25, right? Like the first one through the Gold Mew, you can do that for less than $100. Less than
$100 to complete the entire regular celebration set. And the crazy thing about that is 71 of those dollars is the Golden Mew. Itself. So to put that in perspective, the next most expensive card in the regular celebration set is $3, and that's the full art Professor's Research Trainer card. VMAX
that's
full art
card.
Flying Pikachu, $2.50. Surfing Pikachu, $2. It's blowing my mind. Full art Pikachu, the base set reprint, 69 cents.
Oh yeah,
69 cents.
I feel like you pull that one like every 3 packs, though.
But, dude, how many of those cards sold before set release for like $20, $30, $40?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
A whole bunch.
People loved it.
There's 276 listed right now on TCG Player.
Just
like, there's
put that in
so many.
Guys. And it's only been out for 2 weeks. Add 2 more weeks to this. Add 2 more weeks of Target restocks and Walmart restocks and GameStop restocks. And then... a couple weeks later, where the LGSs and online sellers are going to get wave 2. And it's just, it's going to be flooded, guys. I don't know what else to say about that. I don't know how many more times I can say, just be patient. Just wait. Wait for Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike is a regular set. Don't go crazy. Don't buy that alternate art Mew that gets pulled by some random doodah who stole it from the freaking factory 2 weeks before release for $300, $400 on freaking eBay, when I guarantee you it's going to be a $100 card or a $65 card when the set actually releases. Just be patient, please, guys. There's no reason for it. There's no reason to buy into the clout. No reason to buy into this early. I got to be first. It just isn't. But overall, what do you think about Celebrations? I don't want to shit all over it, because I actually think that Celebrations is an amazing set, and it's probably the most fun I've had opening a Pokemon TCG set in a long time. What do you think, man?
Oh yeah, like I said in the beginning, I mean, it hits that nostalgia bone. If you opened up Pokemon cards, in the past, growing up, when I saw that first that base set Pikachu full art, like, I mean, that was everything I wanted. I wish all the Pokemon cards looked like that. Like, that looks so awesome. And then, a lot of the cards too. I didn't realize this right in the beginning, but a lot of the cards kind of go together.
Oh yeah,
well, like
the Zacian and Zamazenta.
Yeah, and the Ho-Oh and the Lugia card go together as well.
Yep. Yeah, they look phenomenal. The Kyogre Groudon, but that was kind of similar because that was like a reprint. It kind of did the same thing back in the day too. But
okay, nice.
The Reshiram and
Zekrom. Yeah, and there's what I didn't realize until I actually started trying to play some of these cards is there in the Classic Collection. There are actually some cards that you can play in the TCG as well. A lot of them are banned in all formats, but there are a few.
Rules have changed quite a bit since these came out.
Rules have changed very much. But yeah, there's some of the Classic Collection cards that you can actually play, which I thought was really, really awesome. Donphan's the only one I can remember. That is one that you can play, but there are a couple more. Yeah. The Reshiram and Zekrom, I think you can play as well.
Nice.
So
Nice. I
I
like
thought
it.
that was super awesome. And, just the artworks, just seeing all those artworks again was really cool. And then we get all the Pikachus. So that's super
What's your
awesome.
number one favorite card in the set?
Oof.
Gotta put him right
From
on
the
the spot.
first 25 or from the
The whole
classic
thing.
collection?
The whole thing.
Ooh, the whole thing.
Yep. Give me one
Ooh.
card. So let me change the question.
Okay.
Give me one card that you think is going to be the best card out of this set to collect.
I mean, I don't want to hop on the Charizard train, but I say that because it does have the 25 stamp on it.
Mm-hmm.
If it didn't have the 25 stamp and it was just a hollow Charizard or something, I don't think it would do as well. Kind of like like the like the evolutions. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I think I'm gonna have to say the Charizard because of that 25.
I'll tell you
stamp.
this.
But
this is my thought.
I think. Oh, go
No,
ahead.
go ahead. No, you
I
go.
wanna
You
hear
go.
that.
You go. I want you
I
to
was gonna
finish.
say I think the Mew is actually going to do very, very well, and I think it's going to compete very, very well with that Charizard. It may even take the top spot.
I'm telling you right now, and I said this in my Friday video, that Mew card is going to be the one card from this set that people are going to remember and that people are going to want. I'm telling you. It's Shiny Mew. It's a gold. I guess it's not a secret rare in this set, but it's the variant of a secret rare of what we've been getting for Sword and Shield. And I'll tell you a couple reasons why. This is the 6th time that this Charizard card has been reprinted. Base set 2, Evolutions, Legendary Collection, and that secret rare from like Diamond and Pearl era. I don't remember what set it was from, but there's a Charmander, Charmeleon, and a Charizard secret rare. And this is the 6th one. So this is now 6 times that this card has been reprinted. And I bet you, if we were to look in our crystal ball, 20 years from now, it's going to be printed another 4 or 5 times within sets. We'll probably get another one for the 30th anniversary. We'll get another one in some strange, like, crystal glass reprint base set, 5 years from now in a special subset. But what's probably not ever going to be reprinted? Probably this Golden Mew. I think this card stands out on its own. I think it's by far the most beautiful card in the set. Not only that, I think it's the most beautiful card printed in the entirety of the Sword and Shield era. As you guys know, we're coming to the end of Sword and Shield. I think that when Legends Arceus comes out, technically, is Legends Arceus technically Generation 9, or is that going to be on the tail end of Generation 8? But
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, me neither.
That's a good question, though.
I've been trying to wonder, because I don't think it's Gen 9, because I think Gen 9 is, give us all new everything, but technically, Legends Arceus has given us a new region, right? So normally with a new region comes a new generation. Even though it's different, we're going back in time and all this kind of stuff, and technically it's Hoenn under a different name, sort of a thing. But, not Hoenn, I'm sorry. Is it Hoenn? What's Generation 4, Diamond and Pearl? Yeah, whatever.
Sinnoh?
I know,
I don't
right?
know. Yeah, I missed that era.
Mind
I hate
fart.
to say it.
Brain fart. Anyway, technically it's the same region as Diamond and Pearl, just, in the past. But I think we're coming to the end of Sword and Shield in the TCG here. I really do. Because I think, we're coming up to the 8th and 9th set printed here in Sword and Shield. And I think when we get Legends Arceus, it's going to flip over to a different style, right? I think gold cards are going to be gone and that sort of thing. I think we're slowly moving away from it. Slowly but surely, right? It just happens every single time. But I do think that the shiny gold secret rare is going to be a Sword and Shield type exclusive. Every generation kind of has their exclusivity. Sun and Moon gave us rainbows, even though those still continued into Sword and Shield. It gave us the rainbows. X and Y gave us all different kinds of stuff as well. But this is really where we got the gold cards, and I think once we move forward, they're going to focus on the V-Star. If you didn't know, Pokemon announced V-Star cards. and I think they're going to really push those alternate arts. I think the big hits are going to be the alternate arts moving forward, kind of like what we got with Evolving Skies and Fusion Strike and all that kind of stuff. Gold cards are almost put on the back burner, like, yeah, it's cool to get the gold cards from Evolving Skies, but you would still rather get that Umbreon alternate art or that Rayquaza alternate art, when early on, gold cards are where it was at. Getting that gold Zacian and that gold Zamazinta early on were absolutely amazing. But I think it's going to go into the past. I think we're moving forward, and I think that gold Mew is going to be the one card from the Sword and Shield era that people are still going to swoon over 15, 20 years from now, man. I just do. It's that amazing of a card. That's my thought.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong on that. It's an absolutely beautiful card. You could just be saying that you got like 3 of them now or something. Right?
I'm not trying to hype my own stash, bro. I'm not trying to hype my own stash. Is that what you're saying here? Maybe a little biased, right?
Like back-to-back videos pulling like 3 gold Mews or something. That's craziness. But honestly, it's an absolutely beautiful card. It's one I'm gonna remember. It's one that stood out to me. When I first saw this set. Back when they leaked it, even, and it ended up being that's what it was. I was so excited, when I saw that. So, I think that's an absolutely awesome card. I think it's going to hold its value very well. It's just this set is so fun.
I agree. Such a fun set to open. I've not had this much fun opening a set really since Hidden Fates. When Hidden Fates first came out, I loved opening Hidden Fates as well. Like, that was a crazy set where they brought back shiny Pokemon. And then they gave us Shining Fates, which was a huge letdown. I'm not going to lie. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the same, I think they put too much bang in the Galar Pokedex for Shining Fates. They should have given us a lot more Kanto or Johto Pokemon other than just Ditto and Lapras. So that's just my thought on that. But another fun fact here for Celebrations. Did you know that there's only 4 cards? Market price here. We're going to TCG Player market prices. There's only 4 cards in the entire set that are currently valued higher than a market value mini tin.
Wow.
So the mini tins are market valued at $19. So if you were to buy them on TCG Player, they're $19.81 is the lowest listed one. Obviously, they're $8.99 if you can find them out at the store, right? Best case scenario. But going on just market value alone, only the Charizard, the Gold Star Umbreon, the Shining Mew, and the Shining Magikarp are the only 4 cards currently with higher listed price than a Celebrations mini tin. No. That shows you right there how flooded the market is with these singles. So, all right, guys, thank you for checking out the podcast. It's a little bit different. Again, we're trying to figure out what we're going to be doing with the Broke Nerd. I don't know how long he's going to be out of commission, but we're basically, what I'm doing is I'm putting the Next Phase podcast kind of on the back burner and going with like this Poke Chat podcast here with ASX. Until we get the Next Phase band back together. I'll have to have some conversations with Matt and figure out exactly what we're doing with that. But while you're here, make sure you guys drop a subscribe to the channel. We post Pokemon content 3 to 4 times a week here on TCG Funhouse. And if you include shorts, which are pack openings, every single day. Smash that like button as well. It really, really helps us. It just makes me feel so accomplished and just like, like somebody that matters when you guys hit that like button. It feels so good. It feels so good, doesn't it?
It does.
It feels so good.
Hits me like right here.
Right
feels
there.
Great.
In the
feels
feels.
Great.
In the feels, man.
Right in the feels.
So, also make sure you guys go check out ASX as well. Awesome Pokemon openings. He's been getting some fire pulls from Celebrations as well. Box break, guys. Celebrations box break on 11/5. Make sure you guys check us out and hang out with us for that stream. There might still be some packs available. Go to TCGFunhouse.com to buy in our Celebrations pack break. $7 per pack right now. It's going to be so much fun. By the time this video goes up, it might be sold out, but go check the website just in case, because I'd love for you guys to come hang out with us and open up some packs. ASX, you wanna say a couple more things before we get out of here?
Yeah, guys, definitely check out that box break. I'm super excited for it. I'm going to be there in the chat as well.
Yes,
So
sir.
definitely, I'll make sure to say hi to you. But other than that, moral of the story here, don't fall for the FOMO, guys. Do not, because it's absolutely not worth it.
Don't fall for the FOMO. Don't fall for the content creators' clout trying to push you towards it. Don't fall for the online sellers telling you that it's the smallest, least printed set in history. I literally saw something that said there's only going to be one print wave of celebrations. Nonsense. Nonsense. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you have a good one. ASX, say the last word of the podcast.
We love you guys.
Oh, he did it! He did! He did it in honor of Matthias.
I remembered.
Yes, I love it. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night.